Do you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night wishing that you were British? Do you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night covered in a cold sweat, not knowing how to be British? I will give you 3 lessons on how to be British. Number 1. We are a nation of cat lovers. You need to show your appreciation for cats at every single opportunity. This is mine today. Secondly, we are a great nation of tea drinkers. By law, every house has to have a box of tea, so during times of emergency we can sit back, have a cup of tea and wait for the problem to blow over. And thirdly, for all occasions in the house, like your first aid kit, we must have the essential beard oil. Perfect for both upstairs and downstairs grooming of beards, male and female, to ensure that we are fully clean at every opportunity. Now that you too can be British, let's get on with the show. But first, welcome to the Gentlemen's Pixel Club. You can follow us on YouTube, Twitter or TikTok on any of the handles that you can see on the screen at the moment. Today, for my pain, your pleasure, or perhaps the other way around, we are going to be playing Bruce Lee on the ZX Spectrum, but this is Bruce Lee RX. This is a conversion of Bruce Lee, a modification of Bruce Lee by the fantastic Hi-Rise. You can download this game on itch.io. The URL will be on the bottom right hand side of the screen, as ever where we do this kind of promotion for a game. I am not going to pay for this game because I already pay for Patreon. I follow him on that platform, so he gets plenty of money from me a month. But if you enjoy the content that you see here, it might be worth a couple of your British coins. Anyway, let's get straight into the game. It opens up with the picture of Bruce Lee that you've seen. We have the credits on the screen at the moment, and we're going to go straight into the game. I think, this looks a little bit different, and for those of you that don't know what am I talking about, look at the words RX below. So you've got Bruce Lee RX showing that this is a modification, a different version. Going into the game, we are going to play one player. We're going to be the opponent's going to be the computer, because you can have another player fighting you, but there is only one of me, and that will do for the moment. And we are going to select the Kempston joystick to play this game. Off we go. So this game, you control a gentleman called Bruce Lee. He's at the top, and you can control left, right to move in this direction. You can pull down, you can push up to jump, and running left or right, whatever direction you choose, you can push the fire to do a kick. We're going to kick this guy here, and you're facing effectively 2 enemies on the screen at any one time, and the little guy runs fast, the big guy runs slow, and if you kill them, they disappear like this, and they will reappear on the screen in a moment. So the green guy will come back because I've hit him about 3 times. The object is to advance through the game, but you collect lanterns by doing this. This version of the game looks so much better than the original version. These graphics are absolutely stunning. There's been great work on this new version by Hi-Rise, and it really does look good. And if you want to compare it, look on the right hand side, sorry, not the right hand side, the left hand side above my little webcam, and I'm going to play a little version of the original game that you can see in a window of this exact screen, so you can see the differences. If I collect all the lanterns on this screen, I then effectively move to the screen on the right, and right in the center of this screen, if I remember correctly, is a hole, and that hole is that little plug that you see. And if I can get all the lanterns on the next screen, that will disappear and I will be able to go down it. So I'm going to try and climb that ladder. No, that was a steady jump that I did. I'm having a bit of difficulty at the moment with the joystick controls. I used to play this predominantly years and years ago on the keyboard, so using the Kempston, it's not hard. It just takes a little bit of getting used to, and I am completely missing my gaps there, so we will try again. Up we're going to go again, and I need to clear the jump from the left to the right, as I haven't done there, because that green guy, he's been a right pain in the neck. So hopefully he's now been dispersed for a little while, because I've hit him 3 times and he will vanish. So do that jump and move on to the next screen. Now if I get all these lanterns, we're going to find that I should be in a position to go into the center screen, and that will be opened up. So if we kill that little guy, or not kill him, but at least hit them a little bit. And you can do double hits as well at times, so you know, you can get both enemies in one kick if you're lucky. But I'm just running around furiously trying to not get hit too much and get up that ladder. My life is shown by falls. I can die effectively 4 times, and I think that's too many sequential hits in one go. Can't remember exactly, but let's not worry about this because I'm going to be good at this game, and I'm going to try and get through as close to the end as I can get. Although I do need to clear the gap like I've not done there. I love these DX conversions. For the love of Mother God, I love these conversions of old games on old systems that have been updated with today's technology. If Bruce Lee sold a lot. Bruce Lee sold a hell of a lot back in the day. But Bruce Lee here, if this looked like this back in the day, it would probably still be at #1 in the charts now. So I'm hoping when I go left, the hole is there, and yes it is. And this is going to bring us to screens where we get different obstacles, different things to worry about. So on the right hand side is effectively a waterfall type thing, if I remember, or something you can climb. But on the left hand side of the screen, on the platform that I'm on, we've got a bit of a problem. So I'll be kicking this green guy a few times to make him disappear. And that problem is that electric bolt. If I touch that, I'm going to be dead, I think. I think you die straight away if you touch those. So we need to avoid that and kick these people into there if I can. Then I should be able to navigate the rest of the screen quite easily. So, no, damn it. Right, so he got me. He knocked me into the vault. So that's the danger. So I'm going to run and jump and grab both of those because I knew they weren't there for the time being. And we're just going to try and hurry through. We need to time this quite well to fall down. He died by hitting the bolts, so did the one above. And you can see that, that they have the same challenges in the screen that I have, but I've collected all the lanterns on this screen, at least the ones that I can get to, because the scion walls, which are on the right hand side of the screen, are blocked at the moment, so I can exit the level to the left. We're going to fall down. Now, those 3 things, I don't know whether it is a waterfall, that's not the right word, because we're going to go up it here at the moment. Those 3 things on the floor directly underneath where I am can cause you death, if I recall, and they're on the ceiling as well, so we've got to try and avoid them. And we are gonna damn you, we're gonna do a jump to avoid the electric below. That opens up the platform, and then we can do it again on the left hand side. So it's all about no, I forgot when you get that one, the direction looks like it changed, because if you notice it started going down then for some reason. So let's go left again, and we're gonna jump, get that, and this will be level complete. Fortunately, the baddies also follow the same pattern as you, so they will enter the level from positions where you can. You're not going to find yourself them entering on the left hand side of the screen where you've got to get to the left in layouts like this, so it works quite well. So I need to time the vault at the bottom and then drop and fall all the way down, and we just made that. So we got these little cyan things on the floor. Those little explosive things, I have to try and avoid those because they're going to be bad. And I did manage to do that. And that wasn't skill. That was lucky timing where I managed to effectively... I managed to jump the ones on the one above and not let it hit me. So you can run over quickly them. So run, fall, do this. I was trying to jump them, which I probably shouldn't have been. And grab those. So I can run all the way back to the right. I had to pause for a minute to see what it opened, but collecting the last lantern opened the wall on this side. This is a lovely puzzle type challenge game as well. And looking so pretty as it does. You've already seen the comparison on the screen that I put up there. A lot of fun is honestly had with this, even though I missed that. So I'm going to hurry up before the enemy appears on that screen to cause me new problems. Jump, miss the vault thing, and land on the spikes. So jump again, miss the vault, do a running jump and get that lantern, and that wall has opened up. I forgot, this shows how many years since I played this. I forgot how bloody challenging this game is. I truly forgot. And now the conveyor belt with the blue thing is going the opposite way, just to make it harder again for me. But we've cleared that, and I think this will open up something on this level. Yes. So no, off. I got caught on the thing that goes up on the left, but it opened up the platform so I can get to the center part. And this has been game over. But this is not game over. We have had fun doing this. I have had fun doing this. You know, I'm going to give it one more shot. So game over. Hit space. So this is a slight jump cut to the video. I went to start a second game of this, and stupidly, so stupidly, I didn't select the Kempston joystick, so I had to time out that game so we can play Bruce Lee RX conversion by Hi-Rise for the second time, although this is my third time of doing this. So what I didn't do before was select Kempston joystick. Hi-Rise, if you're looking at this, I would say this is a little bug in this game. If you change C to change the controller here, then, you know, if you ever release a new version of this, please, can you have it so it remembers where you were on the last option? It will stop mistakes like this happening by me. But you know what, it's just a little bit more user-friendly. I don't know what the original did, but that's just a little feedback, as we've got a Bruce Lee RX version. If there's going to be another tweak, please consider doing that. So with the right joystick selected, we are going to go back into the game, and Mr. Lee is ready for some more action. And I can kind of now remember a little bit more about this game, because I've died, well, a few times. I died in the last game, but the member berries were coming back in terms of what I needed to do in how we play this game. And hopefully, I'm going to be a little bit better this time around. So let you fall off that platform. I will get you as a lantern. I'll get you as a lantern. And I've got enough time to ignore the green guy that was pursuing after me. The jolly green giant. I don't know what character he is meant to be, apart from he's some kind of boss guy, you know, and I am Bruce Lee, so he will not beat me. And we've got that little henchman guy that always meant to be fast, that caused trouble for the main hero of the story in any action film that you have. And oh, I'm getting knocked down a little bit here. That's not right. So let's kill you. I'm just trying to get past them because they're in the annoying place, and I've lost my life. So I got hit 3 times with that life, and it was effectively game over. So ignore that mistake, because I've still got plenty more lives to lose, and we'll quickly go and clear this sheet. I used to call games levels when you did this, but I was always conflicted after playing Morris Meets Morris Meets the Bikers, because they called them sheets, and as much as I probably poked fun at that when I did that video, I thought sheets was quite a good name for levels. So, you know, sometimes I do call them the wrong thing, and sometimes I get my butt kicked, like you can see here. You know, they're too near to that ladder. I'm sure playing on the keyboard it was a bit easier than this before, but one more lantern to collect. Lots of lives lost when I shouldn't have lost them. You know, in days of old, I could clear this game. This was one of the games that I could legitimately clear, and sometimes do it, you know, only losing a couple of lives. You wouldn't believe it by the shit show that I'm doing now, but that's honest to God. I was much better at it than what I am today. Guess I'm a little rusty. Anyway, the hole in the ground has opened up, and me being rusty isn't a bad thing, because you all get to play this game properly on your own if you like what you see, and not have the mess that I am showing you here when I play. So nice double jump to get through here, jump up to get through there, get that one, drop, no, don't drop down. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? That silly little guy is there on his own, and he's going to cause me trouble, I think. Or managed to just avoid that. That was not optimal play there. That was luck I got through that. And remember here, where I lost a life before, where that thing went in a different direction, so we don't want that happening. Off. I thought I was gone again there, so wait for the lightning bolt to go across, jump to miss that. And it's now changed direction. And I'm caught on it, dear God. That is painful. How did I used to get by that? I'm sure you could. I'm sure I would have been able to do that. But no, that wasn't easy. That wasn't easy. So let's try and get off here without dying. Wait for the lightning to go by. Jump. Fall down. And the only challenge we've got now is effectively the lightning on the bottom left hand side of the screen. I had to take a chance and just... oh, for mother God. So I had to take a chance then because the green guy was coming after me and he got me killed. So up we go again. You know, we've seen this before. Wait for the lightning. Fall. Up we go again. And we're going to time this much better. Ah, that was lucky. Now remember, I can run over these. And I get caught by that lightning. You know what? Let's do this one last time. I'm just having to think here. Do I play on the keyboard or with the joystick? And we're going to stick with the joystick. So enter to begin again. Right, come on, Mr. Lee. Show them how it's done. If I exit... oh, well, why don't I just be a bit smarter about this? Leave the level and go back in where I can to reduce the amount of lanterns that I need to collect. Run here, run here. Up that ladder. Come on, let me up the top of the ladder. Jump that. And haha, I've beat you both. For one screen only. So let's go straight down here so we're not dilly-dallying, because at the bottom that was a pain in the neck where they both start clustering around that ladder. Up that ladder. I'm actually going to deliberately run off the edge, get that lantern. That was planned. Jump the gap. Oh no, 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 no. Well, okay, enough time to get up the ladder, avoid them, jump that gap, and you know, we're doing a little bit better. Across here. I wouldn't say that old skills are coming back. No, 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 it's way too early for this, but I seem to be doing okay, just ever so briefly for the moment. Sorry to pause there for the thing. I was just thinking, I've got to make this. Am I going to make this? Am I going to get through this part without too much death? And by pure luck, yes, I did. I would take a chance and jump. Oh, no, no, I've missed that lightning. Right, I don't know what I can do now about that missed lantern. Is there anything I can do? Let's get these anyway. Maybe I can miss that lantern. Maybe that's not going to be game over. Although I would have liked to have collected it for completion's sake. You know, it's like Pokemon. You've got to get them all. But you know, I'll take that if it's not there and not needed. So we're going to wait for the lightning to jump and fall down. I know. God, this is a struggle getting up this thing as it's changed direction, but we're managing to jump and get that. Don't get hit by the bolt. Good. So we then got the challenge of that bolt. That bolt there on the bottom left hand side of the screen. You know, I didn't like the timing of that. I might actually be tempted to go 1, 2, 3, go. So that should give me enough time. Just yes. Grab that one. Jump that. Jump them. So that was lucky. So those ones are cleared. And we are doing alright for ourselves. We are doing okay for ourselves. He says as he gets hit by a bolt. For the love of God. Alright, jump. Onto the spikes. Don't get me. Good. Right, so this is about the furthest we got. Which is progress because I have 2 falls left. Which means at least if I can get to that middle platform, we're going to see a little bit more of the game. Jump, fall, good. And I jump into the fucking dagger. Sorry, language, sorry. I jump into the cursed dagger. The cursed dagger I jump into. Right, up. They change direction, which makes my life a little bit easier, and I can head to the right. So if you're liking what you see, you know, this is not a case of a brand new game on the ZX Spectrum, but you get great coders, great developers like Highrise that actually are not necessarily in this case creating a new game, although he's created many new games. They're taking an old game and really giving it new lifeblood, new style, new graphics. This looks so much prettier than, you know, the original version of it. So, you know, an absolute delight to play. And I missed that lantern, so we've got to go up here and jump across. So you've only got one hazard of that bulb, light bolt rather, to not worry about. And we've made that, so maybe we can get that, and it opened another door. So here we are, 3rd playthrough. We're getting a little bit further than where we got before, and that blue thing will kill me if I touch it, so you need a little bit of skill to avoid it. I'm then going to have to go back up to the top level of that screen. Sorry, back to the screen on the left, up to the top level, so I can effectively then get the lantern that we see in the middle of the screen to probably open up this wall here, if I remember. So let's do what we can do. Well, I died, but at least it didn't put me back in a horrible position. Yep, so I can go up here now, and I can go right, and effectively I have got to get... That was lucky. I've got to get that lantern that I completely missed because somehow I fell down the gap through my own stupidity. So, 2nd time lucky on that particular puzzle. Oh, and I got caught. Alright, so died a little bit too much there, but you get the nature of this game. This is a great, brilliant, fantastic game. I am the Gentleman. This is the Gentlemen's Pixel Club, and I hope you've enjoyed Bruce Lee RX by Highrise. You stay safe, you take care, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Would you like to play again?
Hello there, just a quick word from me. If you're a subscriber to this channel, thank you very much. Honestly, it means the world to me and the world to Harun that I'm holding. Harun would like all of you to be subscribers to this channel. And if you are this far through the video and you haven't subscribed, but you feel that I have earned your subscription through the content that you've seen so far, please consider subscribing. It makes me happy, it makes Harun happy, and when Harun's happy, everybody's happy. Thank you very much. Stay safe and take care. Goodbye.